Good morning. It's 8:15. It has been quite an eventful morning. The baby was as good as he slept Saturday night. Last night was awful. He was rolling all over the place. So much movement, actually, that his little movement monitor went off in the middle of the night because it was loose. So I couldn't tell if his chest was still rising and falling. He would not, for the life of him, keep a pacifier in his face. I got some little mitts for his hands for at night, and they wouldn't stay on. And he just was so unsettled all night, like just grunting and groaning. And I think the longest stretch of sleep I got was an hour and a half, and that was only at the beginning of the night. Pretty much since 3 a.m. I've been awake. After he ate at about 2:15, I rocked him fully back to sleep. Like he was passed out. And I was like, maybe that'll give me like an hour before he wakes up. Oh no, 12 minutes. 12 minutes. So I'm alive, but barely. Today's one of those days that I would just like give anything to pass him off to someone else and just go take a nap for like an hour. But it's not gonna happen, and I've got to work this morning. I'm currently debating in 10 minutes, I have to take her to the babysitter down the street, and he's been asleep for only 20 minutes in his crib. What are the odds he stays asleep while I take her? I feel like the odds are low because he wakes up and cries. But I don't want to wake him up because he slept so bad last night. I don't want to give him a 20-minute nap. He's going to cry his eyes out. So I don't know what to do. I'll just run down the street and hurry, I guess. And hope, fingers crossed, he doesn't wake up. Also this morning, we discovered that we have a critter in our house. They must have moved in the last 2 days of like really rainy and cold weather, because yesterday I had a little sandwich bag of banana muffins on the counter, and there was a hole in the banana bag and like half of one of the muffins was eaten. And Nova said she did it. And I was like, it's weird. Did you bite the plastic? And she was like, yeah. No, she didn't. This morning, Josiah got up and came out, and I had a little like mesh bag of avocados on the counter, and the mesh bag was like torn apart, and half of one of the avocados was eaten, including the pit. And there was like avocado crumbs all over the counter and the floor.
What did you do?
I'm talking, baby. So that means there's a critter that has moved in because of the storm or the Florida cold. In living in this house since 2016, we've had a rat one time, and it was immediately gotten rid of. But it was in the attic. It's never been in our actual house. That makes me...
The dishwasher.
What about the dishwasher? That makes me so unhappy. So Josiah's got a bunch of traps. Okay. Oh, you mean the washing machine?
Yeah.
The washing machine is making that noise, yes. Obviously, whatever it is not going to come out during the day when the lights are on. But we're going to put a bunch of traps out because I cannot abide. I know other people have problems with this, like especially if you live in a city or like really close on top of other people. But like I said, in 7 years, we've been in this house for 7 years, almost 8 years now.
Mommy.
One time, I see. One time we've had a critter, and it was not in the kitchen. So this is deeply upsetting. So we're gonna have to get rid of that. I've got to take Nova to the babysitter and come back, and then I have a Zoom meeting at 9, which will probably go several hours. And then get Nova and then survive until nap time when I can maybe hold him on the couch and she goes to bed, hopefully to sleep. Yeah, I need some good vibes today. I am so tired. I feel like that's what I say every day on here, but it's true, I am. I'm so tired. I made the decision to leave him and just run her to the babysitter. He was asleep when I got home. I was gone for 7 minutes. I had exactly enough time to make myself a cup of tea, which took 3 minutes. And he was awake and needed his pacifier, which is why I always wake him up, because like my husband is on the phone, like if he's crying in the background, stressful. So I have a meeting in 20 minutes, but while I have a couple minutes, I'm gonna try to check this out. This is the BabySense. It's an under the mattress movement monitor for babies. And so what I've been using for him so far is a little clip that goes on his pants or his diaper, but he is moving around so much that it's not maintaining contact anymore. And this is made for a crib, so it wasn't really useful for the bassinet. So I have to read the instructions, make sure everything works. It's got like a thing that clips on to the crib, and then I have to read all the instructions and figure out. It's basically got 2 pads underneath, and they can tell if the baby is moving or breathing. Oh my gosh, she's awake again. So I need to set that up, hopefully today. Hi, it is almost 2:30. Nova's sleeping, her baby's sleeping, and this is not the peaceful scene you might imagine. Right before I was going to put Nova down for her nap, he started crying because he was so tired. I got him to calm down, but I couldn't put him to sleep because I had to put her to sleep. She was fine until she walked into the corner of the bathroom sink cabinet after going potty with her face. She literally cried herself to sleep, like heartbreaking. And then it took me 20 minutes to get him to calm down to go to sleep. He slept for a half an hour and woke up screaming for 20 minutes. So he's asleep now again. She's still asleep. But, oh man, I put him down at one point and like screamed into a pillow because I was like really overstimulated, which helped. They're all sleeping right now. Hopefully she sleeps a little while longer because I think she needs it. And he does too because he slept so poorly last night. I think actually he has a tummy ache. I can feel his stomach against my body, growling and moving around. I don't know why he has a tummy ache, but I guess he does. So, what a day. Hi there. It's 7:30. My body feels like it's midnight. I just got both babies to bed. Nova was okay. Baby Noah was okay, although he's been awake for hours and wouldn't sleep. He just wouldn't sleep today. I don't know. He's in the crib. I got the under the mattress baby monitor kind of set up, like it's set, but I have to test it out and make sure. I think the ceiling fan is affecting it. And I have to test it out and make sure I'm not too close to the bed or to the crib for it to pick up my movements because it's super sensitive. So I'm sitting on the couch with some, it's dairy-free nog. It's like fake eggnog basically, which is delicious. It's dairy-free and egg-free. Eggnog is basically a custard. And it was all real eggnog was always too rich for me, but nog, delicious. I'm gonna try to do a little crochet or something. Try to de-stress. I feel it's been a hard couple weeks. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it's been kind of a hard year, but the last couple weeks have been pretty tough. Yesterday was great. Today, not so great. As far as all of the days we've had recently, today was not one of the worst, but I'm just tired and I feel anxious and not entirely okay, which is fine. It will pass. I'm a little tired of it. So I hope the baby sleeps tonight. I really hope he does. Did I say I'm gonna crochet already? I can't even think. I did do a little bit of crochet while he was eating today, nursing several times. I worked on the middles for the daisies of my crochet daisy square cardigan. And I think, if I am counting correctly, I have 9 middles done. I wasn't planning on working them assembly line style, but it is easier to just have one ball of yarn out with the babies around. So I probably will end up working them like that. Instead of doing one square until it's completed, I will just do all the middles and then all the second round and then all the third round. So I only have to have one ball of yarn out at a time. So I'm gonna find something happy to watch on TV. Hopefully Josiah can get off work soon. He had so much work to do today, and then we did eat dinner together. He had to go to Home Depot to get rat traps. And then I put the babies to bed and he went back to work because there's just so much going on right now. So he's just as tired as I am. Yay for us. So yeah, what a Monday.
Well, your makeup did evoke your movement. We took issue.